Good evening, and welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I've uploaded a video, but a knife came across my desk that is so hot that I just had to create a video, even though it's low grade, and you're going to have to do your own research because this isn't about giving every spec and every detail. It's just giving you my opinion of why you should possibly look at getting this knife. So while cruising around White Mountain Knives, I saw a new TwoSun model, the TS457. And when I was looking at it, it has this carbon fiber front flipper, and it's titanium. And it's this golden flamed anodized titanium. Very beautiful. But what caught my eye was the collaboration that this is made by Bastard Knives. It's Stonewashed M390 blade steel. Now, if you're like me and you've been paying attention to Bastard Knives, they came out a couple of years ago. People are really excited about the Utopia. I'm really excited to have mine. I have number 161 out of 200 in M390. And I love the Utopia. And my girlfriend recently bought me the ball about a week ago to pay me for doing her tax returns this year, which is in N690, but still a great blade steel. And honestly, something I love about the ball, I'll just point out, is I really love the swirly carbon fiber. They didn't go with the basic round the mill carbon fiber. But anyway, like I said, back to this knife tonight, the TwoSun. So I've seen several knife reviewers talking about who OEMs Bastard's knives, their folders, because everyone knows they make their fixed blades in Europe. The company's out of Spain. And people were assuming China. But I would say that now that you have a TwoSun knife, this has their pivot ring, which is probably not going to show up on my grainy camera, which says TwoSun Knives and, made in China and the name of the city. But yeah, when this came across and I saw that this was a collaboration with Bastard Knives, I just had to pick one up immediately. And really, it's the only way I can see that you can get a hold of a Bastard's Knives for not only under 300, under 200, less than $150. So there are two models of this knife right now, as of the timing of this video, on White Mountain Knives. One of them is $149.99, which is this one with the golden flamed anodized titanium. Just absolutely beautiful. And I love that they actually milled the pocket clip down into the back frame so the single screw holds it perfectly in place without wobbling. And I also have a model that's plain titanium on the back. And I think that one's about $20 or $30 cheaper. But either way, for less than $150 for a Bastard's Knives, that's unheard of. My ball and my Utopia were both between $350 and $400. And the action on this is just smooth and amazing. You've got the holes, you've got the forward flipping tab. It shakes down very nice and smooth. And I own other TwoSun knives, but this seems to be more fit to the caliber of the fit and finish of the other Bastard knives. So I think Bastard Knives is really taking pride in their designs, and it really shows here. And I am so stoked that I got this for less than $150. Now, if like me you're a knife nut, which I'm sure you are if you're watching this grainy video of this 40-year-old man in his robe drinking whiskey and talking about knives, you're probably a fan of other knife channels, and you'll know that if you're a fan of Love Them Knives, LTK, you can use the LTK discount code on White Mountain Knives, where this knife is available as of the time of this video, and you can knock off another 10%. No taxes, free shipping, and 10%. Yes, I paid about $135 for this knife. Just an absolute gorgeous gem of a steel. Even if you didn't like this golden flame titanium and you just went with the standard milled titanium for about 120 $130 and then subtract the LTK 10%, I mean, that's still a steal of a knife for a bastard's knife design, which again says Bastard Knives. This is an M390 steel. I also wrote down some other specs. I usually don't cover specs, but nobody else has this video online at this time. So I was really excited to make this video to kind of debut to you a product that you can actually run out and get immediately. So yes, the blade length is 3.19 inches. The overall length is 7.48 inches, and the weight is a mere small 3.39 ounces. So again, head over to White Mountain Knives, use your LTK in the discount code, just the 3 letters LTK for Love Them Knives. And you know, I love his channel. He reviews a lot of amazing stuff. He really breaks down knives. And I'm sure that once they realize that this is a bastard's knife, this is going to start popping up on all the major reviewers. Because like I said, Bastard Knives has only been out for 2 years, and their models are so extremely popular. Like I said, I can't get enough of my Utopia. I got number 161 out of 200. And that's a very meaningful number to me because for many years, in my numismatic coin society, my member number was 161. So I kind of appreciate that I have 161 to 200 in the Utopia. Also an M390. And then absolutely special treat. Shout out to my girlfriend, soon to be fiance this year, who bought me this wonderful ball. The ball is just so wonderful. N690 steel here, Bowler N690. You got the maker symbol on the back. I can't remember the name of the designer. And of course, the Bastard Knives middle finger. Gotta love it. Just the carbon fiber on here is just out of this world. Just something special. A real treat. The satin finishes on the blade. Just a wonderful knife. Flawlessly executed. But yeah, so anyway, if you're like me and you're really hung up on these Bastard Knives, but all these models are costing $350, $400, and like the Utopia, limited to a run of 200. There's only 200 in existence, and they're going to sell out fast just by the amount people are talking about them. Well, now you have a budget option. I mean, less than $150, and if you use a 10% discount code, you can get this knife for about $135, free shipping, no taxes, and it's a Bastard Knives M390 Stonewashed. Just absolutely beautiful. The photos on White Mountain Knives are about as terrible as my video quality. This knife, you cannot do it justice. The backspacer is also anodized flaming golden titanium. Pocket clip, anodized flaming titanium. Like I said, everything is milled in perfectly. Fit and finish is exceptional. You cannot feel a transition from one point to the next. Like I said, $150 and less all day long. All day long. Absolutely. Absolutely a steal. The action on it is amazing. Perfect detent. You cannot shake it out, but it's not overly hard. It flicks perfectly every time. Like I said, you just, for the price, this is right on par with any other Bastard's knives, and at not even half the price. Go out, get one before they sell out. Like I said, at the time of this video, they have them available in this gold, fiery, anodized finish, and they also have them in plain titanium for, I think, about $20 cheaper. But you'll have to head over to White Mountain Knives. That's the only site I can find that has this model number, which again, I'm sure it's in the title of the video, but it's model number TS457. I can only find it on White Mountain Knives. I don't know if it's a White Mountain Knives exclusive, but that's it. Enjoy. Happy shopping. Let's get me up to 100,000 clicks on this video. Me in my scrumpy robe drinking whiskey and beer. Have a great night and happy shopping.